federal funding cuts have one Northeast Arkansas radio station making major changes to its structure. Jake Tester joins us in the studio today. And Jake, what do these federal funding cuts mean?
KASU Radio here in Jonesboro will be making some hard decisions as a large chunk of their funding for national programming is no longer available.
Small rural stations like KASU will be more affected than the larger stations in larger metropolitan areas.
The United States Congress voted last week to rescind funding for the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, which goes to public television and public radio stations. This particular resolution takes back funds that have already been appropriated by Congress, impacting many stations across the country. But the impact will be seen on smaller market stations. For station manager for KASU Radio, Mark Smith, these last few weeks have been difficult.
We're going to have to look at some serious changes. It's been a hectic time for public broadcasting across the country. Everyone is looking at and assessing what the impact will be on our individual stations and trying to formulate a plan moving forward.
As for how these cuts affect KASU specifically,
funding through the Corporation for Public Broadcasting represents about 20% of KASU's overall budget. But it's a significant portion of the budget for programming specifically.
And with these cuts, Smith said they will have to rely more on local programming now as they use this funding to purchase national programming. Smith said this will not be an easy change.
Local programming is more difficult to do than purchasing syndicated programming. Syndicated programming is a lot of it comes because it is cheaper to provide than employing more people to do more local programming.
But despite these changes, Smith said the goal of the station will not change.
You know, KASU is going to do what small rural stations across the country in public broadcasting have always done, which is continue to serve our communities to the best of our ability using the resources we have.
Smith said as they adjust to these changes, they hope for continued support from their listeners, Arkansas State University, and their underwriters. Reporting in the studio, Jake Tester, K8 News.
Jake, thank you.